was full of green shiny leaves and red hibiscus flowers, and I called it my happy plant. I was spending my winters at my grandma's house, and she lives in North India, and you know how cold is it in there. At the grass there was dew and it felt so peaceful, and that's what peace is. Even in the chill, her garden was full of life, especially that one plant. It was full of green shiny leaves and red hibiscus flowers, and I called it my happy plant. Each time a new flower bloomed, it felt like the plant was smiling at me. And that one morning, that one flower caught my attention. It was so big, so vibrant, and it gave me the biggest smile on my face. Have you ever fallen in love with something only for it to vanish the next day? That happened to me on a chilly winter morning. I was at Grandma's house for winter break. Her garden was my favorite place, especially one plant with shiny green leaves and red flowers blooming brightly in the cold. One morning, I ran outside. There it was, a brand new hibiscus flower, big and bold and beautiful. I danced around it, feeling like it was a new friend. The next morning, I ran outside again, but the flower was gone. It had fallen, just lying there, brown at the edges. Sometimes the things we love doesn't last forever, but it does not make them less beautiful. In fact, maybe they feel even more special because they don't last forever. No, why did it go away so soon? It felt my chest go heavy. I couldn't even speak. I just stood near the plant, staring at the empty stem. I didn't want to go back inside. At lunch, I finally asked Mom, will the whole plant also die one day? Just like the flower? She looked at me, surprised, then hugged me gently. Mom said, yes, everything in the life changes. Nothing stays forever. Not flowers, not days, not even people. That's why we must love deeply while we can. But it still hurts. And it made me wonder, why do we fall in love with the things that can leave us? Why do we fall in love with friends, pets, flowers, and so on? The answer is because caring makes us humble, and growth does not always come from holding on. Sometimes it comes from letting go. Later that evening, I sat quietly by the window and wondered, if everything goes away, why do we get attached at all? Because it means we really cared. The next day, I made a paper flower for the plant. I placed it on the ground and whispered, thank you. Then I ran off to play with Anna. We do not lose people or things completely. We feel their colors, beauty and kindness always in our hearts. Even if they are not with us, their stories continues inside us forever. Feeling a little lighter, so it's okay to feel sad, but it's also okay to let go. That night, before sleeping, I whispered to Mom, I still miss the flower, but I'm glad it made me feel something. She smiled. That means you are growing inside. If something you love disappears, it's okay to cry. But remember, it gave you joy, and that joy stays inside your heart forever. If someone you love disappears, it's okay to cry. But also remember, they gave you so much joy, and that joy never vanishes. It stays with you. It becomes a part of you. Just like every flower blooms and then falls and leaves the flowers with their beauty. If this story made you feel something, drop a heart in the comment and share it with someone who needs it. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe to TALKTOON Habit.